Welcome back to my channel. Good afternoon, good morning, good day, wherever you are in the world. A shout out to you. I am here this time of the day because I need to vent. So you're not going to see cooking from me today. It's a little venting. However, I am not upset, but I have to speak the truth. I have to say things the way they are. This is my country, Jamaica, and I love, love, love my country. Because wherever in the world I go, they can tell me to go back home. But when I'm here, nobody can tell me to go. However, there's so much delinquency here in Jamaica. And the worst thing about it, there is nobody to address the problem, no one to talk to. Because the heads of the heads, you don't know where they are, you can find them, and it is very bad. If you're in a scenario like what I have been through today, then you will understand. Let me tell you, don't get me wrong, Jamaica is lovely. We have lovely places, lovely people, and lovely services somewhere. At least small percent of that. What happened today is that I went to church. Coming back from church, I did not have cash. So I was relying on my ATM machine, my card, my debit card, to use at the ABM, ATM, whatever you call it, it is the same. However, when I go to the ABM, it is not in service. It's not working. And I tried like 1, 2, 3 times. It's not working. I went into a supermarket, mind you, to buy something just for them to run it through their machine, hoping that it was not the same bank that I am using. But guess what? It was the same bank. So I couldn't. I was sitting in the bus park from something to 12, mind you, something to 12 midday until 20 minutes after 2 p.m. You do the maths. I'm not a mathematician. So you do the maths for me. And let me tell you, I have never begged. You know what? The word of God said, I have never seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging for bread. But mind you, today I was planning to go on the Jamaica Urban Transit Company, the delinquent bus service, to ask for a ride home because I did not have cash. Mind you, I did not feel comfortable about it because when it comes to services in Jamaica, people are aggressive, especially the men. The men scares you. When I said scares you. They're frightening you. I am afraid of the men in Jamaica. Yes, the men. Men, male, however you call them, because some people are not comfortable with you calling them a man or a male or whatever species, but whatever they are, the persons, the ones that have their genital area is the long thing, not the round one. So you get what I'm saying, right? However, I sat there for 1.5 hours. The bus would not come. So I decided to go back to the ABM to check if it started working. When I went there, the people from the money company, what they're called? Something like that. I don't know. Something. The people that put the money in the machine. They were there servicing the machine, I heard, for over 1 hour. Mind you, the outside the bank was crowded. Everybody wanted to go inside. Now, what I understand was that once you push your card in the machine and you put in a certain amount of money, you did not get the money. However, it's taken from your account. I do not have online service, but people there that have online service let me know that. So if in case you put your card in 3 times and the 3 times that you push your card in that machine, you tend to get $100,000. Remind you that those 3 times, $300,000 has been removed from your account and you did not get $800. So what happened is that one good lady gave me two of these. These are Jamaican $100. They can pay you fare on the bus and might can buy some sweets. That's what it can do. However, this good lady, God bless her heart. So the bus services is bad, the machine services is bad, the taxi services are bad, and literally everything is delinquent in this, our lovely highland in the sun, Jamaica. And let me tell you, there are beautiful people here. I am beautiful. Oh, I could not leave this part out. So while I was in the bus park and I was waiting for the bus, this lady came by begging or asking for money. She said she's poor, so she's begging. So she came to me. I told her I didn't have. Mind you, I did not. I only have a debit card. She went around, she came back to me the second time, and she asked me again. I said, I don't. She said, not even $100? I said, no, I don't have it. She looked me in the eye and said, are you sure? And I know that I look like $1 million. Yes, I know. I am not rich in cash, but guess what? I am rich in love. I'm not a pauper. And I know that's what she see on me. She saw that light on me. Yeah, that light in me that said, hey girl, you're rich in love. But let me tell you, I was just here to address the whole delinquency in Jamaica. It's bad, and there is no one to turn to, no one to address the problem. And it is really, really sad. It is so sad, it breaks my heart. But what can I do but continue to pray? Because I remind you that the devil is a liar. And he wasn't going to steal my joy today. Because let me tell you, the message that was preached in church today, I could not allow the devil to see me frown. So even through the whole circumstances, I kept my big smile going on. Right now, I am hungry. I have been out of my house from 7:30 a.m. this morning, and now it's like 3 p.m. or after 3 p.m. I haven't eaten since morning because they want to turn this place into a cashless society while everyone would die for hunger. Because if I had cash, I would not be on the road hungry. I would have food to eat. Mind you, there is so much delinquency in this country, and I hope somebody in authority can see this video and try to address what is happening. Because even now, even though the people were servicing the machine, mind you, the machines were still not working. They weren't working. Everybody, including myself, had to walk away from the bank this afternoon with no cash. The kind lady gave me two of these. This is one of it. The other one was given to the driver on the bus. Mind you, I know that Jamaica is not the only place that has issues and problems, but I am speaking about what is happening here where I am at in Jamaica. I know overseas can be rough. There's so many different things overseas that can humble you. Some can break you or make you, or get you down. I understand. My 3 children are living overseas with their families. My 3 children, my 4 grandchildren, my daughter-in-laws, my son-in-law, they're all overseas. Mind you, I know that they're going through a lot. Right now it's snowing like crazy over there. My 2 sons, they work outside in the snow, in the ice, in all that trauma, and my heart aches for them every day. The others, they drive on the road every day to and from work, but when you have to work in it, you have to be outside in the snow, working in it, in the cold, It's a pain. I feel their pain from way back here. I felt it. But guess what? The snow falling, that is nature. That is a natural thing that happens. I cannot go to somebody and say, hey, you need to stop falling the snow. I can pray and ask God, please hold your hands up so the people can get a break. But if it's not His will, then it will not happen. So I have to pray, let your will be done. But things like these, like the bus situation and the taxi situation, the ABM machines, customer care in Jamaica, those are things that can be addressed. However, there is no one to turn to, nobody to address the situation. You can call up and nobody for help here because nobody cares. And I know that the whole world is almost like that these days. Nobody cares about anybody anymore. Nobody has love for anybody. Men's hearts are desperately wicked. I almost say getting, but they're not getting. They are desperately wicked. Nobody show love to each other, and that is really, really sad. So I addressed my situation and my case according to what I am currently going through or what I am currently seeing with my two eyes. And it's bad. It is bad. Imagine you're on the street, you're hungry, you have a card that has money on it, but then it can't be used to buy anything to eat. It can't pay your fare to get you home. You're just there. As the lady would say, she's poor and she's begging. You know, I have a card. But what could that card do? It couldn't do anything. It couldn't do anything at all. How can this place become a cashless society, a cashless country, when if you do not have cash, you die for hunger? There was a man at the bank, he was saying, so he put his hands on his head and he said, oh my God, so I'm gonna die for hunger. I'm hungry from morning. Could have been me. Luckily I have food in my fridge. I have food at home. So I just beg God not to allow me to faint for hunger before I get home. So I know this place is not the only place with problems. I know problems is all over the place. All over the world is problem. Pure problem. More problem. Enough problem. But from my perspective and my situation, I am addressing where I am at this present